Key of D flat major. Let's do that again, okay? This is the last major scale on the circle of fifths. Let me show you guys the circle of fifths. It's scale has 5 flats in it. Here we go. It's called the cycle of keys. We call it the circle of fifths. And it's right down there. We covered all the ones on the right-hand side of the pie. And those were have sharps, okay? And on this side, there's flats. So D flat has all the flats. It has B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. So we could always go over G flat, but that's the same as F sharp. And they're just enharmonic. Enharmonic refers to notes that they're the same note, same sound. They should just have a different name. Like there's F sharp on your 6th string second fret. Well, you can call that. It's a half step up from. It's a half step up from F. That's why they call it F sharp. Or if you're in G, you go to half step down, G flat. So it's to me. D flat is a beautiful sounding scale. A flat and D flat are probably my favorite major scales that have flats in them. So let's go over this slowly with the fingering. And we're going to start on the 5th string, 4th fret with your 4th finger. Change to the D string on the 1st, 3rd, and 4th frets with your 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Change to the G string on the 1st fret and 3rd fret with your 1st and 3rd fingers. Change to the 2nd string, 1st and 2nd frets with you got it, your 1st and 2nd fingers. Let's go over that one again. And don't forget to alternate your picking. I'm only going to show you my left hand today. Then, what you want to do is what I like to do. So I like to go up to the 4th fret on the 2nd string with my 1st finger. And then I just use the fingering 1, 3, 4. So 4th, 6th, 7th frets. This way I can go right over to an A flat with my 1st finger. Play the 4th, 6th, and 7th. 4th, 6th, and 8th frets rather. With my 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Then I slide up to that D flat. Then we can go backwards. It's a little tricky there, sorry about that, guys. So let's do that again, nice and slow. 4, 4, okay. And then your 3rd finger, your 1st finger, your 4th finger on the 7th fret, B string, 3rd finger, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 1st finger, on the G string, 3, 1, or on the 4th string, 4, 3, 1, 4, right to the D flat. So you have 5 flats in it, D flat, E flat. You don't flat the F, you flat the G, and the G is flatted, the A is flatted, and a B flat in there as well. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flats in this scale. I think it sounds really cool. Let's go over some shapes. Here's a D flat, 1st position. Okay, it's the bar chord. That's on the 9th fret. Lift up your 2nd finger, you have a minor. Lift up your 4th finger too, you have a minor 7th. Go back to the major, just lift up your fourth finger. You have a seventh. Play some rock beats. All right, first position, various bar chord shapes, which are, you're gonna use. Second position bar chord, and it's a second position bar chord. Once again, the way I was taught, you're only playing the first 5 strings. You're barring the first 5 strings on the 4th fret with your first finger. Your 3rd finger will make the small bar on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. There's that right there. Okay, second position. Go back to first position. Make the open, what I like to call the open F shape. But that's your 3rd finger is on the 4th string, 11th fret, and your 2nd finger will be on 3rd string, 10th fret, and you're barring the first 2 strings on the 9th fret. Got your pinky there. Hendrix loved to do that sort of stuff. Okay, this one's a real fun one too. That's a D flat C form. Instead of playing an open C with your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers, use your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers. And with this major bar chord, just slide up a half step. The C, open C form. Once again, with the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers, you will bar the 1st fret, first 5 strings, with your 1st finger. And those are some bar chord shapes that'll be helpful. Well, here's D flat. Instead of it starting on the 2nd fret, an open D shape, just go down a half step and be sure to pluck, or strum in this case, your first 3 strings. If you can reach that, and then you mute the 1 string, okay, up here in the D flat, it's quite a reach, so I generally don't use my pinky for those open chord shapes. All right, that's the last one. Be sure to practice this back and forth, ascending and descending. Go over a lot of those chord shapes. Let me give you a couple more for D. You can play the D flat minor, with your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Just make that A minor chord shape. But you're barring the 4th fret, okay? First 5 strings. If you lift up your 2nd finger, that's a minor 9th. Put all your fingers down again, lift up your 4th finger. That's a minor 7th. Major 9th is when you keep your 3rd finger right where you would keep it for a minor 7th. Then you just go down a string, so your 2nd finger for the D flat major 9th will go on the 3rd string, 5th fret. And these are all cool shapes that you're going to use in the future. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have fun.